This what we are demonstrating is a very basic experiment to demonstrate Konda effect actually. So Konda effect is Konda effect occurs because of actually entrainment of air when it flows across convex surfaces. Now Abhishek here will explain more about that.
Yeah, so basically we have a jet of air. Now the jet of air entrains the surrounding fluid into itself. But when it encounters a convex surface, it doesn't have any, so it doesn't have a surrounding fluid at this surface. So what it does is, it actually tends to move towards that side because of suction, because there is a pressure difference that exists between the two surfaces of the liquid. Hence the fluid deflects towards this side. However, if you take a concave surface like this, now there is no entry. Now basically the fluid doesn't need to entrain anything because it's getting the full fluid out here. So entrainment does take place, but there is no suction.
So the contact basically occurs at this point here and this point here, and as a result, when there is not much surface area, so any fluid will not be entrained from this side or this side here. So as a result of that, net pressure here will be very less, which is not enough to demonstrate Konda effect here. So it doesn't occur there. So as what we can conclude from that is it occurs only at convex surfaces. Now we'll be demonstrating Konda effect with our apparatus here. This is the apparatus, and here we are taking 2 spoons here and hung them with these clips, and we'll be blowing some air through this pipe here. Alright.
So as you can see, the 2 spoons actually came together because of Konda effect. But if you basically invert the spoons now, this way suppose.
Now we'll invert these.
So we observe there is no Konda effect
Now,
as such,
however,
no deflection in the spoons.
However hard I blow, it's not going to move other than this. No results there. So well, this demonstrated very well. Now the thing is, we can't perform this experiment with liquids such as water, because if we use water, then the predominant force there would be surface tension, and hence Konda effect won't take place.
But however, we can use, a jet of water in water itself, because that will again entrain the surrounding fluid.
Yeah, so the surface tension would be something like on both the surfaces here as well as here. So surface tension would be out of the equation then, and we can see Konda effect properly in that case. Well, that completes Konda effect, I think.
Thank you, everybody.
Now, we'll introduce our members. He's
Abhishek Sethi.
I'm Vineet. There is Weber Pednegar, right on the cell phone. Very busy man. And now, hold on. This is Srejan, the person who shot our video. Yeah. So that about completes Konda effect.